right. We are here with Kruko Monster creator Arwin Draper here to discuss episode 1 of the first podcast ever released. So I've got lots of questions. Are you ready to talk about it?
Yeah.
Thanks for coming today, by the way.
Well,
you excited about this?
Well, I really didn't have any other choice, so.
Sure, you had lots of choices.
Okay, so
right. Are you playing a video game right now?
I'm playing a vid game.
Okay, you're making noise here. All right.
Yes.
That was a very exciting episode 1, and I must say I'm surprised at all the different details of this story. You're making noise. You're getting.
It's not a game.
What are you doing?
I'm doing something. It's not a game, though.
Okay, it's going to interrupt our discussion here.
Okay,
so my first question is, where did this concept of the Kruko monster come from?
Well, it actually sort of originated from my dog, Pepper.
Really? How so?
Well, it's because every night, whenever I place Pepper down on the floor, he'll always, go to the pee tray and just, stare at me. And that's just sort of inspired this sort of unknown sort of creature just staring at you.
Very interesting. Very interesting. You mentioned somebody named Bobby.
Yes.
In this story.
Yes.
Does Bobby represent somebody in real life to you?
Bobby is the name of somebody in real life, yes. But that's about it.
Is it somebody who is a real friend of yours?
Who knows?
Well, maybe you know.
Any other questions?
Yeah, I got lots of more questions. In the story, you talk about...
Yes.
Bobby, they announced Bobby's missing.
Yes.
And they asked to report if anybody knows anything.
Yes.
Why did you decide not to report?
Because our main character here, knew about this for 2 weeks now, and if he just said it right now, he'll probably get in trouble for not telling anybody sooner.
Oh, okay.
And he doesn't want that.
So the main character, you didn't introduce his name, though, did you?
No.
What's his name?
He doesn't have a name.
What?
Because I wonder viewers would just imagine they're in his place.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's like first-person story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, if I give him a name, it would just ruin the immersions.
Got it. All right. Well, what do you think would have happened in the story had you reported? Would have destroyed the whole tension in the story?
Well, the thing is that our main character is in elementary school.
Oh, what grade?
3rd grade.
3rd grade. Okay.
So to them, it's just it's just report right now. They feel like they'll get in trouble. Of which of course they probably won't. But since they're an elementary school student, they will feel that way.
Okay, all right. Is this some maybe a fear that you might have inside of yourself?
No, is it for you?
No. Okay. You described this monster as being the size of a school bus?
Yes.
Do you want to describe him a little more for the audience today?
It has baby blue fur.
You mentioned that.
Pink
eyes. Glowing pink eyes?
No, hold on. So in daytime, it has pink eyes, claws, and these sort of stegosaurus-like spines, as well. Yeah. But at night, they actually glow in the dark. They're bioluminescent.
So, you also explain in the story that you laid down and covered yourself with leaves?
Yes.
Did that kind of creep you out?
No.
It kind of creeped me out. I would be scared to put leaves all over me.
Why? Because of bugs and stuff?
Yeah, exactly. In this story, what do you think is the most sort of intense or what's the most suspenseful part of this first episode?
Probably the Kruko monster chasing our main character through the woods.
Okay. And he, the monster injures the ankle of the...
Yes.
Is this the protagonist? The main character is he the protagonist?
Yes.
With no name.
Well, Well, the thing is that our main character can be a male, a female. They can be Asian or Caucasian. It just really depends on who's listening.
Good point. That's a very good point. So I'm wondering also about where this story is going to go in the future. Do you want to talk a little bit about the story development?
Yeah.
Want to give us a little preview?
So each story will be connected. But they're not going to directly interact.
Okay.
So in one story, a character can talk about our main character getting injured by the Kruko Monster in the first story. But they're not going to meet the Kruko Monster main character. Does that make more sense?
You better explain this a little bit. I'm not quite sure what you mean.
Past stories will be acknowledged in future stories, but none of the characters are going to directly meet each other.
Okay. So each episode could be a standalone story.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. Very good. Very good. All right. Well, this is very exciting. This is your debut published story. Is that correct?
Correct.
And
so it's 143. So
any final thoughts you want to share with the listeners today?
Yeah.
Before we finish up?
Yes. Teaser name for episode 2.
Oh yeah, I'd love to hear that.
The strings that hold life together.